We are gathered here today on Valentine's Day with my loved ones to do what we love more than anything, goof on people.
Yay!
So I have gathered together a collection of the dumbest laws and most ridiculous lawsuits.
Oh. I thought he was going to say the dumbest people.
I know.
I was like, already?
Now you know what I like. From all over the country, pretty much over the last 20 years, I've put together a list.
Okay.
And by the end of this show, we will know what Tim's not allowed to do with a giraffe.
Oh. Interesting. Okay.
I hope I haven't done it yet.
They're too tall for you anyway. Okay.
I've never heard of a ladder.
Let's do a bet. Did he or did he not with a giraffe? Tupac says he did already.
Well, once we find out what he's not allowed to do, we'll find out if he's already done it. Okay, first, I must introduce my guests because I've painstakingly gathered a panel of some of the country's greatest legal experts for the purpose of this
Greatest
show.
legal minds.
First, banished once again to the futon.
Yes.
We have graduate of Harvard Law School. All right, well, maybe you didn't go to Harvard Law. Have you been to Boston?
I went to Harvard.
Have you been to Boston?
I have been, and I
Good enough.
I bought a Harvard sweatshirt at Cambridge one
Have you
time.
Is that legit or not?
Close enough.
That's good. Okay, Mr. Tim Moss.
And in my pink boa. Thank you.
Don't confuse him with the other guys in a pink boa. Okay, on the far end of the couch, we have a gal who has some knowledge of the legal system.
Luckily, not firsthand.
She's been successful so far. Retired New York City escort, Tiara.
Yay!
No, you would actually make an excellent defense attorney because you know how to get a guy off.
Yeah.
Yes, very much so. And as quickly as he wants to, also.
Okay.
FYI.
So, what is it they say on Law and Order? Short appearance or something?
That's all I know.
That's all I know.
Speaking of Law and Order, more on the order side,
That's right.
we have the enforcer. Tara's kind of our consigliere, very analytical.
She's good cop and I'm bad cop, I guess.
Lola is kind
That's
of
why I'm in the pink and she's in black.
the enforcement arm. Lola Bastinado. Now, were you aware that isn't a bastinado like kind of a big stick you beat people with?
Yeah. It's torture of the bottom of the
Right,
feet.
you beat people on the bottom.
Oh, right.
You
I did
you
not
take
know that.
Lola
I did
and
Don't
you
you
beat
love
people
the-
on the bottom of their feet with her.
Catholics.
Something to do.
Oh, those Catholics.
Okay.
Oh, goofy Catholics.
So, we will now move on with the actual content of the show.
Okay.
And since you guys are
I'm
so
ready.
well versed in the legal system,
Okay.
I have the results of these cases, not just the details.
Oh.
And we will quiz you to see if you think, don't cheat off my paper.
Oh, okay.
Okay, no, I wasn't even paying attention to you, dude.
Good.
I was looking at your crotch, not
That's the way we like it. We are going to give you a chance to let me know if you think these people
Okay.
were successful with these idiotic lawsuits.
I'll put on my
Okay.
thinking face.
And this is Valentine's, too.
Right. This is coming to you, not live. All right. First
My heart
case.
is black.
Now, the first several cases were brought by criminals because they filed the best lawsuits
Oh, okay.
because they have a lot of free time and they have really good libraries.
Yes, that's true.
And they
Okay.
like to defend themselves, which is kind of silly.
Oh, they got nothing else to do. Might as well give
Got
it a try.
time.
Yeah, give it a shot. See what happens.
All right.
Give it a go.
Well, we're starting off in Kansas. Those are kind of Dorothy's shoes anyway, aren't they? Show the shoes.
Yes.
There you go. The ratings just went up a couple of the ratings went up a couple of inches. Anyway, all right. So the first case in Kansas, a murderer bursts into an apartment or a house, I don't know, one or the other, a dwelling.
A dwelling.
This couple are in their dwelling, in their
Okay.
They're
Abode.
dwelling in there. Okay.
and
their
this guy
dwelling.
holds them at knife point
Ooh.
and threatens them if they do not hide him from the police.
Okay.
Oddly enough, they agree. So they agree to shelter him from the police.
How big was the knife?
Now, wouldn't that be funny if it was a wee little butter knife? Do you know, like the funny one that's kind of crooked like that
So you're
at the
saying-
fancy schmancy restaurants?
So you're
No,
saying
but I
people in Texas, you're saying people in Kansas aren't very tough.
Well, you know.
No, but I mean, you've seen movies and stuff where they're like, hey,
Yeah.
you know, or don't make me cut you, and it's this big, you know. Like, no.
And then
that's,
it's-
anyway,
I
into
could just
the-
see
It's this
Tara.
big, and then he takes out his knife. Yeah.
I would
Yes.
say, I
Right.
would say, oh, okay, hide in the basement, hide in the basement. Get in the basement, lock.
See, she's already got all this.
Brilliant.
She's already got all this figured out.
She's really, that's
You,
why she's...
you probably
a
figured out
detective.
3 of the next 4 lawsuits. Okay. All right.
detective.
Well,
so
anyway,
so they're gonna
he bursts in,
Okay.
knife in hand,
knife.
terrorizes this couple. They agree to hide him from the police.
Get down there.
Over
On the
the course,
Color
reenactment.
commentary.
On the reenactment.
over the course of the evening, he falls asleep. Now you know
can't
why.
take people hostage and then a siesta. It doesn't work that way.
Right.
You know, you can't go half-assed. It just doesn't work.
How is it when guys go half-assed him?
You can always tie them
Does
up,
that
though.
work for you?
They take a nap.
Yes, you can, my dear. Yes, you
50%
can.
Well, that would be half. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so he falls asleep. They escape. They bring back the police to arrest him. Mm-hmm. He then files a lawsuit
Oh, this
for
is going to
breach
be...
of the oral contract
Oh, my God.
because they did in fact agree to hide him from
Yep.
the police.
Breach of contract.
You're freaking kidding me. That's
No.
hysterical.
Oh, my
Isn't it good?
God.
So,
Yeah, but watch, he probably won off that technicality, right?
well, forget about the actual going to jail part. We're talking about the
Okay.
civil case.
The civil case
Oh,
of
there
whether
was- it
with
was
the
more?
oral
He is-
contract.
no, he's suing them because
Okay.
they agreed to hide him from the police and they turned him in.
I am so sorry to say, but I could see how he could do that.
So Tim, former professor at
Garvard.
Harvard University, thinks that this lawsuit has a shot. Mm-hmm. He thinks the suit has legs,
Yeah.
No,
unshaven.
Yes.
It doesn't because the guy had a knife, and so it's under duress that you entered into the
Oh, look
contract.
at you.
Hey, I watch Judge
This
Judy
is,
all the time.
this is why we paid her the big bucks.
I get all my legal stuff from Judge Judy and Judge Milan. But
I'm a Judge Judy fan myself.
Because he had a weapon, it's forced into a contract, so it's non-binding.
So,
Interesting.
No bondage.
You are
Let's
good.
know about that.
No bondage.
so none of the bondage
No
counted.
bondage. I'm sorry, I don't
So
even
you
like that
say
language.
no.
I don't even know
He
what's going
says
on.
yes. The deciding vote on this man's life.
Oh, does he go to jail or not?
Do you
Oh
think-
no, not
yeah.
the jail. You're still stuck on
Does
the
he
jail.
win the lawsuit?
You want to see
Oh,
guys
does
behind
he
bars.
win the lawsuit?
Does he win the lawsuit?
Well, yeah, technically.
Does he
probably
get
win.
cigarette money?
Cigarette money. Yeah, I think
In
he
his
probably
canteen in
because
prison.
it's so absurd.
So you think that he was successful in his suit?
I mean, if I was the judge, I wouldn't like.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
well, we're not going by common
legally.
sense. We're talking
But
about
this is
the legal
Kansas.
system in this country.
This is Kansas, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, yeah. Probably got
Okay.
it. They
Well,
probably got like a chicken to boot or something like that.
Wrong.
Like,
wrong, right? The ruins
very
Gates out of court.
Judge Judy TV pays off.
The meaningful hours she spent watching Judge Judy.
Yes.
Smoking and watching Judge Judy. Hell
If you
yeah.
want to get ahead in life, watch Judge Judy.
And smoke.
Remember that. Or this show. If you want to completely go nowhere in life, watch this show.
I love all the tenant-landlord cases. Oh, I love those. Like,
that's because you go to garbage court.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sanitation court. I fight those tickets, damn it. I think I'm being targeted. We're always, we have a corner
conspiracy.
property. We always
Oh,
catch the wind.
so you got two
and-
sides, yeah.
And they know that we're always going to have trash in front of our building. Motherfuckers.
No, I'm a big Judge Judy fan myself. She says all the things we're not allowed to say. You have enough children, get a job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get a job.
We're not in Kansas anymore.
Okay.
Woohoo.
We're moving on to, I
We're
think it's
over the
Pennsylvania.
rainbow.
I think we're going to Pennsylvania. Now,
That's
this is-
over the rainbow.
This is the
Amish country or
They have great butter.
Philly?
She is very specific. No, I don't know. I actually don't. You really want to know that? Let me see if
And
they
how
tell us
big is
where
the
it is.
knife?
How big is the
Bristol,
matters.
we're in Bristol, Pennsylvania, wherever the hell that is.
Bristol. I've
I'm
heard of
not-
it, but I don't know where
cold.
it's from. Yeah.
in your travels?
Sounds cold. Sounds like I'm going to need a coat.
We got another crook.
Oh, you don't
Okay.
say.
This guy's not a murderer, so he's a little more Tim Speed.
Okay.
Because you did say you like bad boys, but...
Oh, yeah.
Bad boys, bad
Boys,
boys.
what you gonna do to me?
Right.
Right now. Over the
Okay.
couch.
Break it down.
This guy, as far as we know, is not a murderer.
Okay.
However, he goes to rob this house.
He is a robber.
Breaks in. People aren't home.
Okay.
He was considerate. He didn't want to ruin their evening.
Okay.
Okay. He breaks into the house, takes what he wants, goes to exit through the garage. 2 problems. Number 1, he can't get the garage door to go up because the garage door opener apparently is broken.
Okay.
That
Number
sucks.
2, the door from the house to the garage shuts behind him and locks.
Lock.
That's instant karma. Yeah. That's
Yes,
instant
right.
karma.
Actually, 3 problems because the family's on vacation.
Oh!
So how long was he there
For
for?
8 days,
Yes.
he is stuck in the
So
garage.
sadistic.
8 days in the garage
Hysterical. Wow.
with nothing to eat but Pepsi and a bag of dry dog food.
So I think I see what's coming.
Come on.
Oh, he must have had
Now,
horrible gas.
this guy's complaining.
Oh my
For me,
God, Pepsi
you give me
and dog
Pepsi
food?
dog food, put on the Giants game, and I'm good.
I don't
Lola
know.
has probably gotten paid to make guys eat dog food.
Well, yes. However,
Yes, but
I would
nobody
not
would pay to drink Pepsi.
There's no excuse for that kind of torture.
No.
That's beyond torture. That's beyond the rules.
Dog food is good for you.
So,
Dog food, that's crazy.
so these
Yes.
people come home 8 days later.
And find, I
Find
guess, what's
this
left of
man.
him. And he's arrested.
Did he
but,
go on wee wee pads while they were gone?
That wasn't mentioned.
Oh my God, he must have stunk to high heaven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the poop too.
Yeah, he was nasty.
So,
Pepsi and dog food together. Ooh.
so he sues these people
What?
for their malfunctioning garage door that got him stuck in the house.
Okay, but I don't understand what he was suing for. Like, what
There,
did he claim?
he felt that he should have the right to not get stuck in the house
Unlawful imprisonment.
because
Imprisonment, right?
because
you,
of
Miss
a
Judge-
because of a
Judge
non-functioning
Tara.
garage door.
Unlawful imprisonment.
Wow.
Well, he's not really claiming imprisonment. He's claiming it's their fault that their garage door didn't work, so he wasn't able to escape.
He wasn't able to escape from the criminal
House he
he was
broke into.
committing, or the
So
crime he was committing.
was he suing the homeowner insurance?
Yes. Yeah. See,
That is.
she's probably done this already.
Good.
No, I just watched.
I don't want to piss
Were
her
you
off.
arrested for this crime yourself? And what brand of dog food was involved? Purina.
I like how she gives a little wink. Purina.
So you prefer Purina if given a choice while
Well,
stuck
I
in a
prefer
garage.
canned food. It's a little bit more moist. It doesn't cause too much gas.
So you prefer.
Tastes more like real tuna.
So which is the food that makes you moist?
Canned food.
Canned food makes Tara moist if anyone is interested.
Yum.
I feel.
See, I was
Okay,
concerned that there wouldn't be
all right,
enough
so the
sex.
court case- okay, so he was suing the homeowner insurance because of
Because the
faulty
malfunctioning
door.
garage door got
Okay.
him stuck.
All right, so the law comes into, though, how did you originally get there? If you weren't invited in,
It's a breaking and entering.
right,
Yeah,
because
right.
because
Yeah.
they never gave you permission to come onto the property.
Did not.
You usually have to
No.
sue if you
Right.
bring them onto your property and knowing full well that you have a malfunctioning door that somebody could get trapped into.
So it sounds like you think he was not successful.
I don't think so. He shouldn't
Okay.
be.
We got to
Yeah.
He was
know.
there uninvited.
I don't think he's. Yeah, I agree.
We got 2 no's.
I know he shouldn't be.
I know, but because it
Okay,
made the
but wait,
news.
which state is this?
No.
Pennsylvania?
This is Pennsylvania.
This is Pennsylvania. You got your opinion. You say no, Mr. Moss.
I'm just I'm trying
I'm sorry.
to think here.
It's like trick question. Or
I'll
something.
be the devil's advocate. I say I say the opposite. What is that, a yes or a no?
I
So you
say
think he was
wasn't.
successful?
I think he was successful.
Right again.
Oh my God.
Two
I did
for
not
two.
want to be
Appeal,
right.
Appeal.
He got, wait a
Take it to the
minute.
Supreme
Let me see what this
Court.
guy got out of this. $500,000.
No.
way.
No way.
No way.
$500,000
It was appealed. He
because
did
their
not get
garage door didn't work and he was stuck in there for 8 days.
That's
No.
Oh,
absurd.
that's
And he got,
ridiculous.
so he got $500,000 and free dog food and Pepsi.
But what if he was Amish? Was he Amish?
I don't think
don't
the
know.
Amish burglarize a lot of houses. At least I hope not.
I don't know.
And if they do, they will
wouldn't
not drink
use,
Pepsi.
and they wouldn't use the garage door opener.
Yeah.
The
That's a
But
good
electricity.
see,
point.
that's why they would be upset because they don't use garage door openers.
But was it a faulty garage door opener? Because then you can sue the company that produced the faulty
That's
thing, but
right.
not
That's
the
true.
homeowner.
I'm going to go out on a limb and
Depends on
say
the warranty.
you shouldn't be suing anybody if you can't get out of the
Well,
house.
I'm going out on a limb.
Absolutely.
I'm saying he didn't
It's
win
my
an
feeling.
appeal because that
Yeah.
shit was appealed big time.
Okay.
Especially
There
if
is
it was against
no
the
way.
insurance company.
No
they
way.
appealed.
Oh,
that
there's no
fucker.
appeal to this suit. Trust
No,
me.
they appealed. No
Doesn't
way.
appeal to me. You're playing devil's advocate, huh?
Yes.
In a pink bow. Watch it!
We're now moving on. I don't know where the hell this happened, by the way.
Where are we
but
going, Japan?
It's a
Because you always
pretty
said
good.
it's-
Yeah.
We're all American today.
Oh.
Sticking in this country.
Oh gosh,
That's
and the
good.
There's a lot of
the
stupid people here too.
and the judicial system in America. Oh Lord.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
This guy, this might get the award for the most creative suit.
Oh, good. Are they
All
crazy?
right. This guy kills somebody.
Okay.
Are
That's
you into that? You
Did
said
they
you like
deserve
bad
it?
boys, murderers. What do you think?
Oh, I've had a few.
You're into it? All right,
I
good.
prefer not
Murderers.
to anymore,
What are you advertising on Tinder or something?
but Grinder.
In case they want to get in touch with
Grindr
you,
or
Grindr.
Scruff, yeah.
Okay. Grinder, murderers, Tim's into it. Okay. So this guy kills somebody, he's sentenced to jail for the rest of his natural life.
Okay.
wow.
Then he has a heart problem.
Okay.
He's given a pacemaker. And he now
Okay.
says, this is not my natural life.
Oh, give me a break.
You sentenced me to jail for the rest of my natural
Unnatural
life.
life.
This is now the beginning of
that's
my
funny.
artificial
I
Unnatural.
life.
like this guy. This
Yeah.
guy's clever.
Yeah.
That is
I
clever.
like
You
this
said
guy.
you like smart guys.
Yeah, I do like
He's a
smart
smart
guys. This
murderer.
is clever.
I
This
bet
is
you
very
he was
clever.
reading in the library a
Right.
lot.
Yeah.
In between heart attacks.
In between heart attacks.
So, what do you think? How did he do?
Oh,
Oh yeah. I
on
think
the
you
marriage, that's really clever.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm at the point that I really just don't care anymore. I don't care. I just don't care because everyone, I guess, is wrong, so I don't care.
Oh, don't give up so easy.
I
Actually,
would still
actually, I
say
like women
no,
who give up
though.
easy. That's another story. That's a different show.
So you
I would
think he
still
did?
say no that he didn't. He's not successful because it all depends on how they define the word natural. Because natural can be defined as as long as you're still living. So even though you take your heart out or whatever, as long as it's still
Well, but then
If they take
again,
your heart
but
out, I
if
hope
he
you're
had a
not
heart
still
attack, he might
But you can
have
still
died
live.
or was supposed to have died, but they
Not necessarily,
resuscitated
though,
him and put in the
because he
pacemaker,
couldn't-
which is an unnatural life
Exactly.
now.
But he-
He's on borrowed time.
But you couldn't positively say that he was going to die. It was just
oh, I agree.
possibly he would die. Mm-hmm. And so it all depends on how lawyers
But would he
decide
still be
what
alive
the word natural
if he didn't
means.
have the pacemaker?
And the Amish guy that
Just
Tim's
take the
into
damn
would not be into
pacemaker
this at
away.
all because of
Just
the whole
take it away. We just
Right.
eliminate this whole
Yeah.
Well,
story.
who wouldn't be into that? Is that a what do they call it? A
But then
Christian
that-
scientist?
Scientologists?
No, a
What?
Christian scientist. They don't believe in that modern
Oh,
medical.
yeah,
Yeah.
like no modern medicine.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Have you given?
Yeah, but then you wouldn't
Have you given any
treat diseases or
communicable
anything
disease
too,
to a
because then
Christian
it would
scientist and he
be
wasn't
your
willing to get
natural
it
life
cured?
is that the disease is going to kill you.
I might have.
So
I
then you
don't
would
know.
you would have a
We're gonna
whole bunch of
research that.
prisoners dying in prison if they get stabbed because your natural life is over if you
Right.
get stabbed in the gut. So I would say that this would have to fail, but it would all depends on how they define
Okay.
natural.
Don't look
She's
at
just
me.
here for the
That's up to
booze.
you.
She's just here for the booze.
I'm just here for the booze.
I'm,
No,
all,
you know
I'm
what?
all in for the lawyer thing. I'm like,
No, but just tell us your opinion. What do you think?
I think. What are we talking about again?
The
Okay. You
really don't pay
pacemaker
attention.
unnatural life.
Oh, yeah. You know what? It isn't his natural life because it's a
I agree.
pacemaker.
I agree.
It's not his natural life. If it was his natural life, he'd be dead.
He was not successful.
good.
He was
See?
not.
Woohoo.
That's a hurricane.
How did they define the word, right?
No, but I mean, they're not letting anybody out of prison for a dopey thing like this. But it was funny.
No, they had to come up with a legal precedent, though, or did you just throw it out?
They just like went.
Oh, they just even
That's
threw it
cute. They're serving lunch.
out. Okay,
Yeah.
so they didn't even hear it in court. Oh, okay.
Lockdown.
Here's an extra $2. Hit the commissary. You know, that kind of
See,
thing.
I thought that there might have been legal arguments in court, like they actually
They
had
can
legal
argue all
arguments
they
in
want. They're
court.
getting nowhere with this
Okay,
one.
so the judge just said throw out. Okay.
Right.
It is clever though.
That
It
is,
is,
Yeah.
it's
that's
good.
very
It
clever.
is clever.
Got to give it a shot.
I like these though. They're interesting, and thank God at least there is some hope for American judicial system
Yeah.
Well, some.
in some of these.
So far,
We're not leaving prison yet.
Okay, back to
Okay.
prison.
Now we got a guy.
Let me
That's
fix my
actually
boa.
sounding kind
What did he
of
do?
sexy.
How
Yeah.
much was this?
I like corporal punishments.
Okay. Guys, arrested for breaking and entering and grand larceny.
Okay. I know this guy. I slept with this guy. Go ahead.
These things, he broke and entered what exactly? It must have been a long time. If he broke anything, it must have been a long time ago.
That's right.
Which virginity?
He broke my heart, and now it looks like her blood clot
like blood
checked.
clot.
Remember that old song, You Broke My Heart So I Busted Your Jaw? It's an actual song title.
Blood clot.
Okay.
Heart. He's going to write a song.
Yeah.
The Blood Clot Heart Valentine's Day
All right.
song.
Well, this guy
Very Edgar Allan Poe.
does the crime that we just discussed, right? He's caught. He sues himself. Because he says this
Okay.
violates his religious beliefs. Because he would not have done it if he said he got drunk. He wouldn't have done this if he wasn't drunk. This is not what he believed. He sues himself for $5 million, but he doesn't have the $5 million. He wants the state to pay it.
That's hysterical.
These guys have too much time on their hands in
Yeah,
prison.
right?
We gave it to them.
That's hysterical. Like, how did he come up with that whack job theory?
I think he's in cahoots with the guy with the pacemaker.
Yeah,
Yeah, right?
possibly.
So I don't know. What do you guys think?
They're cellmates.
I think he's he's an idiot.
That's all right.
So then it was probably just
You've cursed
thrown out.
before. I heard it once.
Or did they go into
Oh no, sir, I did not.
briefs? Did they go into the briefs?
I don't know, but me and Tim want to know.
Yeah, exactly.
Tim,
I know that criminal too.
Tim, are you willing to be his attorney, and would you like to go through his briefs?
I would go through his briefs, but no, I would not be his attorney.
I'd like to get debriefed.
Okay, so lawyer.
Would you now?
Yes.
Okay, so if I could do the law thing here.
I'm shedding.
Trying
Yeah.
to. Okay, so if
I'm
you
molting.
sue yourself.
That would be hot. The lawyer hooker.
Oh, the lawyer.
The lawyer
sue.
hooker.
I come for advice and I stay for the sex.
This sounds like a superhero.
Are you ready for your consultation? You know what I mean? Did you bring your retainer?
Tell me that doesn't sound like a promo for a TV show.
It does.
I
Yeah.
come
I just
for
created a
advice,
TV
but I
show.
stay for the sex.
Dun, dun, dun.
Bong,
Hooker, lawyer.
Hooker lawyer.
Bang, bang.
Hooker Judge
If
Tara.
you do that, I want to be like the bailiff guy. Do you
Oh, yeah.
remember?
Oh God, yes.
Yeah, he was funny.
But you would have a
in
whip.
night court.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
have to.
Or
That's a
like,
comedy sketch. Comedy sketch. Comedy
Okay,
sketch.
yeah.
Right.
Yes. Actually, I
So-
did have an idea similar to that.
So
I'll
I don't
tell
know. What do
later.
you guys think about this ridiculous situation?
All right, so I'm trying to think of the law thingy.
The
here.
guy sues
Okay, so
himself.
if you
The
sue
guy
yourself-
sues himself.
So
But
he
then he doesn't
sues
have
What
the
was
money.
the presence that he? If,
My brain
he
hurts.
He
got
violated his
own
beliefs
beliefs.
by committing this crime.
but he doesn't have the money, so he wants the
The
state, to
To
pay.
pay.
Now,
Right.
can he prove that the state was involved in some way, shape,
He's
or
not
form
blaming
of
the
his
state.
He's
drunkenness?
not blaming the
He's
state.
blaming himself.
Well, then you can't. The state has no purpose to pay for your lawsuit if you're not blaming the state in some purpose. You have to blame the state in some
You
purpose.
said the word purpose a lot.
Yeah. The state has to be involved in some way, has to be culpable in order to be
Okay.
sued.
She's using big words.
I know. I want you to be my lawyer. My
might-
hooker lawyer.
She might be the one who went to Harvard.
I study.
Okay, what do you think?
I think he's freaking stupid.
Okay.
I'm with
Too
Lola.
much time on his
All right.
hands.
Yeah. No.
That's
he
just
was
retarded.
not
It could-
successful.
Okay. Good. I think we're all
Good,
in
because
agreement on that
that's
one.
just a waste of time.
Okay. No, it's fun.
Once again, he's got nothing else to do with it while he's locked up.
I got nothing else to do. Might
All
as well
right.
try.
We're
Exactly.
staying
I
in
think
prison.
I masturbate a lot.
We're staying in
Yeah.
prison for one more story
Okay.
before moving on.
Okay.
All right?
More prison stories.
Well, actually, he didn't make it to prison, sadly, but it was a criminal involved. This guy goes berserk in the workplace.
Okay.
Like postal?
Postal.
Yes.
Berserk? Okay.
In a factory, shoots a bunch of people.
Always happens in some kind of factory or
Right.
something, right?
The
Okay.
monotony.
Yeah. So he shoots a bunch of people, kills several of them,
Why do I
is then killed himself. I'm assuming by law enforcement.
He kills himself?
No,
Or-
well, he dies. I think he was killed by law enforcement.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so...
His mother
Oh, Lord.
then sues for workman comp. Because this happened in the workplace. Oh, I'm losing my valuable time.
Oh, that's great.
Wait,
Because it
Where-
happened
I love
in his
that.
place of work.
That's fun. If the workplace possibly caused his craziness,
Right.
or
That's not actually the argument,
His-
though.
yeah,
His mother just said it happened on the
in
work
workplace.
site. and
No,
she wanted,
the workplace has to be responsible in some way for the accident.
For
to
the
have
actual
happened.
accident.
Yeah.
It can't be pre-existing.
so
Yeah.
do you guys
Cuckoo.
feel that this was not a legitimate lawsuit?
Not a legitimate
No,
lawsuit.
not at all.
Well, you're correct. See, you're right this time.
See?
You know, it must have been the third class of protection.
That's
must
what it
be.
is.
Okay. No, she was denied. Okay.
Good.
I'm going to move on to intellectual property.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, because I
yeah.
just had a lawsuit.
I love
Why
this
do I have a
stuff.
feeling
Yeah.
they're not
right?
too intellectual?
We're like, we know this
Anybody
one.
who creates anything needs to know these laws. Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, come on, Tim. You're an artist. I'm a writer. You're
Yes.
a singer.
Yeah,
You'd
you
be
need
into
to know
this.
these laws.
Right.
Yeah. So
Okay.
people don't steal
I have
shit
two
from you.
cases here that involve intellectual property rights.
Okay.
Okay.
In one case, a monkey was taught to take a selfie.
Okay.
Okay.
There's lots of them I see on the subway doing that.
He was pretty good, actually. I've seen the pictures.
Okay.
Now, the guy used the selfies that the monkey took,
Okay.
but an animal rights organization sued on his behalf because this was his intellectual property.
It was
it
the
is.
monkey's intellectual property.
Right.
In actuality,
It's
that
his-
is
it's his
true
image.
because whoever takes the picture, it's their property.
Yeah.
Which
it's
is
his image.
bullshit. It should be whoever organized the picture. It shouldn't just be because he did a button.
And it can be on my phone, but you punch the button,
yeah.
then it's
No,
yours.
because I modeled. I created the entire freaking picture.
Like this?
No. I set up. You know, I did, and then
Tuck
basically
lips.
I told him exactly what I wanted and everything, and then he,
he pushed the button.
yeah. But I organized it. It should be mine.
Do you?
It came from there, from that imagination.
Well, I think it depends on who signs the paper first.
Would you take this monkey on as a client?
No, because the monkeys, unfortunately, are owned by somebody in our laws. They're property of somebody else, and so whoever owns the monkey owns the intellectual rights.
So how do you guys think this monkey's going to make out?
The owner should get the money.
Well, the owner,
the
I'm
tra-
assuming.
I would
Yeah,
say
The owner,
yeah.
I'm assuming, is who
Would be
was
the
getting.
monkey.
But the owner was the one who was being sued, in essence, on behalf of the monkey.
Yeah, but those
by
guys
this
shouldn't
animal
have the
rights
right to
organization.
sue anyways, because they have no...
It's not their monkey.
Yeah, and they have no
Right.
connection to this monkey whatsoever. They have no right to bring the
These
lawsuit.
Worry
stories are
about
just
your own
stupid.
monkey, folks.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they have no right to even press the lawsuit. You have to have
Okay.
a what they say, like a foot or something. You have to have a
You have to have
party.
a foot on your monkey.
You have to have a party to it. You have to be party to it in some way.
Okay, so we kind of agree here that they're not getting anywhere with this monkey.
Right.
Right. Unless
you-
they have their own monkey that's taking
You
selfies.
are correct. The actual, what is it, the actual saying? The U.S. Copyright Office says it will register copyrights only for the works produced by human beings.
Aha.
The owner. Yep.
That's
Okay.
a kind of
You
speciesism
know, because
here.
I really
Yeah.
did see an
human
elephant paint
beings.
with his trunk before on National Geographic.
And that is
Could
doesn't
you
count.
imagine, like all his artwork is for nothing?
Oh my goodness.
I'm just saying.
And I bought one of them and have it hanging in my living room.
A monkey?
No
A
one's
monkey selfie.
Monkey
Painted
selfie,
by the
like this.
elephant's trunk.
painted by
You got a
elephant's
monkey
trunk.
hanging in your living room.
Oh, that's another lawsuit.
I know. That's Sunday afternoon.
Is that a monkey hanging?
I woke up the next morning.
Is that a monkey hanging in your living room, or are you just happy to see it? Okay, we have another case
Okay.
of intellectual property rights.
Okay.
A guy puts a musical performance, if you will, on his album.
Okay.
Okay.
That's total silence.
Total silence. Okay.
And he wants
Silence.
he wants to what? Copyright it?
Oh no! Well, we're only getting started with this exciting story.
Okay.
It's called 1 Minute of Silence or something.
Silent.
It's total silence.
I thought Garfunkel had that.
No,
Because
No,
they were
that's an actual song.
they were singing about silence. This is silence.
Okay.
There's just nothing.
But there's no such thing as real silence.
Yeah,
'cause
how
there's
do you
always
quantify that?
something.
That
There's
ambient noise.
It's the
there's
sound of
always-
one hand clapping. I don't know. But anyway, there was no sound.
Again,
Okay.
very stupid. But go ahead.
Well, you're saying that him doing it was stupid, but that's not the lawsuit.
Okay.
Okay, what's the lawsuit?
But could you imagine you own silence globally?
Well, he's not even
I
playing
bet
it.
a deaf monkey sued him.
Now,
Painted with an elephant trunk.
are you guys familiar with John Cage,
No.
famous
No, but I'm familiar
heard
with
the
Luke
name.
Cage.
composer, who once had a 4.5-minute piece of music on his album that was silence?
Oh, okay.
John Cage's publishers sued this guy
For
for
plagiarism?
copyright infringement for having a recording of silence which John Cage
John
had
did.
previously
He
had
had
a recording of
recorded
more
years ago.
silence.
Wow.
Wait, was it the same silence?
Oh, it was their
Was
own
it?
silence.
No. Was it his recording of silence? Okay. Because there's
There was no
way that
recording
you
in
can-
either case.
No, there's
You
no.
can't,
think.
you can't
You
It was
could
just
duplicate
actually
silence.
duplicate it, yeah.
Well, no. Wherever you're recording, that's the silence of that recording. It'll have
No,
distinct
this was his
markers.
own silence.
No, it will have distinct markers of that silence.
No.
Because nothing
Like
is
if you
ever
recorded
really
here
silent.
or if you recorded across
so
the
I would
street,
say,
they're two different
like
things.
if you recorded silence and I took that silence and put it into my recording,
That would be
Exactly.
copyright
But
infringement.
if you recorded silence in this room and then I recorded
However-
silence in my room, it's two different recordings because
However-
it's two different types of silence.
However, if I write a song and record it and publish it and you sing that same song in a different voice, that's copyright infringement. So in a way, this is the same thing where the guy came up with the concept of silence.
Well,
And
the-
then somebody
But
else
Tyler
did it
is
years
right, it's
later.
never the same.
No, I agree.
Yeah, it's
I
not
agree
the same.
completely.
Well, the
It's
two
not
guys
silence.
had recorded different silence, so there was a hearing.
Okay.
Okay, and they had to listen to both silences?
There was a hearing about the silence, yes.
Is that the plural? Plural?
Silence.
Silences.
Silences?
Silence
Right.
I don't know.
Silence.
And how do you think he prevailed in his lawsuit about silence?
Say it again. I'm
Well,
sorry.
It could go either way.
Yeah, because it depends on how he did the copyright and everything
No.
like that.
It's really the concept that they were
concept.
complaining about. He had the idea of recording silence,
And somebody
then
else
the other
already
guy-
had that
right.
idea.
Right.
Well,
But see, there's a
unless you own the copyright or the trademark to it,
Well,
it
he
doesn't
did.
matter.
The guy owned
Yeah,
the
John
copyright
Cage
of
is a
the
famous
first one.
composer. He recorded silence, and this other guy then recorded silence.
it could.
Okay, but it's not the same silence.
No.
It's different.
It's his own
different.
silence.
Right. So therefore, they own different types of IP.
Because it's like you
see what
can't
I'm saying?
own a chord. Because
It's
guitar,
universal.
yeah, there's universal chords,
can't
and you
own
can't
the
own that
word
chord, but you
the.
can own the sequence
I do.
of
I have
chords,
receipt.
like the sequence
I
of
do
chords. Up to
these.
I
a
understand a
certain
guy
point.
once sued over rights to a chord and was tied up in litigation. Anyway,
Okay.
I'm like tied up.
okay.
I would say that he should lose because it's two different recordings,
He actually,
But what
and you
should
can't
and
own
what
silence
is, or
because
he
you
something.
can't own a
he
chord.
actually won a 6-figure settlement.
No way.
For copyright infringement?
Copyright infringement.
Wow.
What's the basis,
No.
though? What's the basis?
That's wrong.
It can't be right. He can't
Yeah.
own silence.
I wonder
It's
if,
all
as a result,
different.
there was any kind
Yeah.
of gag
Each
order.
recording studio is different.
Yeah.
See, if you and I were the judges, he wouldn't have got away with that shit.
I'm telling you, he lost on appeal.
Yeah, we've got to come up with some kind of like common sense law.
No, he
in
lost
this
on
country.
appeal. I'm telling you. There's no
We
way.
want to
you
talk
just-
about a couple of common sense lawsuits now.
Oh Lord, yeah.
These are physical contact lawsuits
Okay.
of what should have been a pleasurable nature.
Okay.
Oh, you should
Sex.
know about these,
Yes, let me hear these.
Okay.
Should be pleasurable. That's the big one.
Guy goes,
Guilty.
a guy in
And whatnot.
Florida goes to his local strip club.
Okay.
He's a physical therapist, so he should have some sense of how the body works.
Okay.
Right, and the pleasure points, and yeah.
Gets a lap dance and claims that he has received whiplash from the large breasts of a lap dancer.
Oh, does she like push him?
Right.
Like that? Like
Could
motorboating?
cause that.
He
I
said
never thought of it.
He said
Okay.
it felt like concrete. I don't know what her implants were made of.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? I did see a
Some
woman.
implants are awful.
I did see a woman online crush a freaking watermelon with her tit.
What kind of martial arts is this?
I don't know, but I saw it. She went, oh, and she just crushed a watermelon.
Yeah. No, that can happen.
I
I,
was
can see
slightly
that.
disturbed and
If she
impressed
got
at the same time.
too aggressive too aggressive, I could see you causing head injuries depending on how big
Yeah,
those tits
no,
were and
yeah,
how fake
that's-
those tits were. Yeah. Same with the thighs, man. If you do it
But
with the
no,
thighs.
you know what? Look, it
No.
comes with the territory.
Nah.
It's not like you're going to go there and expect to get some crochet
No, you don't expect to get whiplash.
going on or like needle
No,
points.
yeah, you go there.
You
to
go
get,
there for
to receive
titties.
pleasure. To receive pleasure.
Titties
not
in your
pain.
face. Ugh, that's what you go for.
The pain is
Yeah.
down the block at the other club.
But she
That's
might
a
have been,
that's a Lola at a party.
and you pay more for that shit.
Yes.
You know, I'm still thinking about that guy who broke into the house with held the people at knife point. If they did that in your house, you would have given him some of your special cocoa. He would have woken up 2 hours later with his organs in 6 different jars.
Yeah.
It would have been so much fun. It would have been delightful.
Yeah, we'll hide
Right.
you.
Yeah.
Go to my basement, my dungeon.
Come here, then I'm going to show you something.
Go to a secret room.
There's a movie in there somewhere.
We're going to the bad boy room.
Okay, so what do we think? How did this guy do in his suit?
Wait, what were we talking again?
Okay,
I'm drunk and I haven't even drank anything.
I know, remind me
This
again.
is a strip club, Tim. So
The
that's
strip
where-
club
that's
movies
where we
with the,
didn't- That's
No,
where
no.
we didn't hold your attention.
this with the movies
I
that
think
crush
the dancer
watermelons.
has a responsibility not to hurt her client.
Yeah,
Just like
right.
if I'm zapping people,
Also,
I'm not supposed to hurt
it depends
them.
on the state because in some states you're not allowed to touch. Do you know what I mean?
that's true.
There's some
So
states
she
you're
broke
not
the law
allowed. Like
just by
as
beating them with the
dancers,
tits.
you can't be
That is
nude.
that is very
And you can't
interesting.
assault with your breast
Yeah.
or even your areola.
Yeah,
You
it
can't do
doesn't
that.
matter if it's a fist or a boob. If it leaves a bruise, that's assault.
And if it goes like this,
I say he could have won. I say he should have won.
And then the weird thing is we know what we're saying.
Well, he sued for $15,000 and was denied,
Really?
which probably would have only paid his bar tab.
True.
Yeah, right. Or the lap dance.
Nah, he should.
I've been to Club
No, he should
Sapphire.
have got, yeah.
He should have gotten if he was legitimately injured by
Yeah.
her
Yeah, I
her
agree.
performance, then she should have paid him.
Well,
No, you don't injure somebody.
who walks into a room and is like, stick 'em up?
The woman with the watermelon.
The watermelon crush.
Don't make me
Those are
use
supposed to be
these.
soft. They're not supposed to be hard. So you're expecting soft, and so all of a sudden she hits you with cement things, but you're expecting balloons. There's a
Yeah.
difference.
so Tara, have you ever injured anyone? Have you ever sent anyone out of the room wearing one of a collar?
I almost broke a man's dick once.
Wait, hold on.
nachos?
And was it in the garage while
Onion
eating
dip.
dog food?
Onion dip.
What did you do to this? What did you do to this guy?
I have so many disgusting visuals.
Wait, what did you do to this guy?
There's something with onion dip.
You almost broke it, you
You
say?
you almost break it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm on top, right? And I'm just
Oh,
going
that could
for
be
it and going
painful.
for it and going for it, and I get all excited, and
You come down the wrong
you're
way.
you're
Oh,
completely
man.
lubed, and you come down the wrong way, and
No good.
yeah, almost. It was
But
that
you know
close.
that's
It was that close. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think?
And he would have the right to sue me because I should be a professional,
Right.
And should know
Ah,
How to ride that.
how to ride properly without breaking
you
a
should
dick.
have said, oh, yeah?
Yeah, that's true. I could have claimed that.
Was that in any part of your ad? No penis is broken?
It
Or-
did say in my ad that I was
A
equestrian.
disclaimer.
Disclaimer, right?
Tim, you're a
break
big
your
guy. You ever
penis.
break anything on anyone?
I don't think so. I've had to do reposition, of course, you
You know what?
but
There's a porn star, Prince Joshua, broke his penis.
yeah.
He broke his penis.
I heard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean I've had to change positions to avoid hurting them and sending them to the hospital.
But you know what's very interesting? They say it's almost like a pop
Yeah,
that you
I've
hear.
heard, yeah.
That it's like a snap and then it like swells up.
This has happened.
Have a ticket.
This has happened to you.
No, that's what.
Is that called busting a move? Or something?
But that's what they say, and then it's like, you know, it takes a really long time to recover.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
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 I don't want to have to get my
All
penis
those
recovered.
nerves and the
Yeah,
blood vessels have to reconnect. Oh
The healing process.
yeah. Can you imagine the
Yeah.
scar all the way?
That sounds a little rough. Okay.
The cast.
The cast.
It's like a chastity device.
You got all these bandages.
No, you put a cast on there, you suddenly get an erection. That could really.
Yeah.
Are you happy to see me? No, I just broke my penis.
Sorry, Tara was going crazy the other day.
She was
Talk
back
about-
hard.
Talk about getting plastered, huh?
Yeah, we got plaster that shit.
Okay.
Put a stick in
Well,
the middle to hold it in place.
we have kind of a similar story. Kind of.
Because that would be amazing.
You just shove
Like the little tongue depressor.
Oh!
Awful.
Sorry, Andy, go ahead. Tell us,
That's all right.
tell us more fun stories about us crazy Americans.
Alrighty. Kid runs over to greet his grandma.
Okay.
Okay.
8-year-old kid.
Okay.
Okay.
Jumps on her lap and breaks her arm. I think it was her arm.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Woman sued her 8-year-old nephew
Oh, give me a
for
break.
negligently hugging her.
Oprah or something, or on film. Or
Right.
something.
Yes, I think I did too.
Yeah.
This was recent, like within like the last 6 months or
Yeah,
so,
she's
6
still
or 8
like-
months.
No, I think it was longer. Well, whatever.
Okay.
It was.
But I guess it would
It was
depend
local,
on how
though, I
he
think.
jumped
But
on
I
her.
mean,
This is New York.
what a bitch.
This is a New York
Yeah.
granny.
Yeah.
But she
She
was doing
jumps on her lap.
homeowner insurance, right?
She
Homeowner
needs some
insurance.
calcium in her diet.
Because, you know, basically, it turned out to where, you know, like if you sue and everything like that, the insurance would pay for it, so her family wasn't really paying for it. So it was just a way to get money for
insurance
her
money.
injuries because
Right.
it happened in the home or something like that, and it was
Well,
homeowner.
it didn't
Yeah.
work out.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was going to say, how
Judge
could you sue
Sue
your
your kid.
grandchild?
Yeah.
But you're not, you're really suing the insurance company
Yeah,
because it
yeah,
happened
yeah.
within the home.
I think
Yeah, I
it
was going to say on the property, right?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
didn't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should have sued children.
Yeah, right.
No. Don't you have to be a certain age to be sued?
I thought
Yeah, that
so.
too. You have to be.
like 18
you have to
or
have
something.
a sense of
I guess it must have
responsibility.
maybe
Yeah.
sued-
Or
but
the
they did say
parents
she
actually
sued
get
him.
sued for the kids. Like on Judge Judy, it's the parents that are getting sued if
But
the
what
kid
about
like
people in our
scratches the
case
car.
that just are on a different maturity level?
Yeah. We can be very childish.
Really rightful to sue us?
No.
I mean, come
Hell,
on, guys.
look at
I'm not responsible for anything that's
I
happened.
know.
Physical maturity or mental maturity?
Yeah.
And none of us have money, so good luck.
I know, but we got powers.
She's got some good shoes.
And she's got the moves.
If any of the guys Tim
I
knows
can
want
break your
those,
penis in 3 moves. Call me.
$1 a minute. Cold off if you like.
Yeah, $1 a minute, like, hi.
How to break a penis.
By yourself?
What
Do
are
you
you
want to talk to
wearing?
somebody sexy?
I love how they make it sound like they're doing you a favor. Call as often as you like for $1 a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I actually have some friends that were in those stupid commercials.
You have friends on the sex lines?
No, they were in the
Or
commercial.
any of them like
dude.
men putting on a woman's voice or anything?
I don't think any men putting on a woman's voice. I think that's kind of hard because a female's voice is difficult to.
Or do you know
to
any
do.
like 350-pound grandmas who
Well,
sound
I
like an
know a
18-year-old girl
that
on one of those
became a
sex lines?
Yeah.
Probably, because you imagine, like Girl Sex, right? Remember that movie? Like there's, I can imagine like the people that you're speaking to. There's like radio personalities. Like you
Yeah.
never really know what they look
Right.
like. Like you form an idea due to the quality of
Yeah,
their
image.
voice
Yeah.
and what you
Yeah.
think they look like, but you
Oh
really
no,
don't
they're
know.
all, you know, they're all women that could be all varieties of sizes.
Hi, what
Yeah.
are you wearing?
Yeah, it's all about the voice.
Me too.
So I'm telling you,
That was
cow.
my job in my my past.
not past lifetime.
No, but in my past.
can make
Did
a
you
couple of
really
bucks.
Did you really do naughty talk?
No, I have, but I mean, in the bedroom I have, but
Oh, but professionally,
No,
like
no, I didn't.
night calls.
nope. Haven't done that yet. Never got paid for it.
All right. Here's a
We don't do
pimp.
shit. We don't get paid.
I know,
Well,
right?
Pimp.
We're kind of back to the
Get
criminal
paid.
element.
Yes, right. They're educating me.
We got a pimp who sues Nike.
Just do it.
And he did.
Like, that was my slogan. I tattooed that on all my girls. They stole it from me.
A guy tries to walk out on his hooker without paying. So he stomps
Theft
the
of
guy
service.
unconscious.
Okay.
And he claims that Nike did not claim that their sneakers were that dangerous and could cause those kind of injuries. He was wearing Nikes when he stomped this guy.
Okay.
And Nike's slogan is "Just do it."
And he
Therefore,
did.
they could have been subliminally telling him, "Go ahead."
No,
smash
he's
his
just
head."
saying that the sneakers were dangerous.
Okay,
Okay, go ahead. We're
Lawyer-wise.
sneakers.
if the sneakers had like hidden compartments of like steel that he was unaware of,
Yes.
and it was the steel and the heaviness of the sneakers that killed him and not the strength of his
I
leg.
think
Nike
it was-
uses lots of steel.
I think it
So
was
that-
the thrust of his foot
legs.
coming
So-
down on the skull.
Right. So that
I think you might have something there.
that would be what the medical examiner has to determine the force of the
They would seriously
or the
test this.
construction of the shoe and the metal.
These were
So-
regular sneakers, Tara.
Oh well, then no,
He didn't-
because
Yeah,
it's
like
the force
Nike
of the leg.
sneakers.
I won't-
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
I won't keep you in suspense. The pimp didn't do well.
Yeah, it's the force of the leg. Yeah,
All right.
but it's what caused the injury.
Did that stupid ass represent himself? Did
Well-
he come in like with a pimp walk?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Because he was studying while he was in jail
Yes.
in the library.
bitchin'.
While listening to John Cage.
Silence.
Okay. While I do have more lawsuits,
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to forge ahead to the laws because we're running out of time. I want to work some
Okay.
of these in. Because I don't
Do
want to keep
rapid
you in
fire.
suspense about Tim
Okay.
and what he can't do with a giraffe.
Oh, yes. What can't I
Oh,
do
yes.
with the giraffe? And have I done it?
In Idaho.
Okay.
There's
Have you been to
giraffes in
Idaho?
No.
No.
What'd you say? What?
There's giraffes in Idaho.
Giraffes, I would guess, would be in captivity.
I don't know if they're in Idaho, but you can't do this off of one.
Do this off
You
of
cannot fish off the back of a giraffe in Idaho.
one. Oh, my God. Arrest me now.
Well, they just take all the fun away from fishing.
why would you?
Right? That's
Well,
what
like
ma-
you said, where would you find a giraffe
Like
in
somebody
Idaho?
had to
And
have
then
done
why
that.
would you fish off the back of it?
Keen on fishing.
Those Idahoans.
The circus must have gone through town
calling
once,
a hoe?
and then somebody was doing that.
And fell off and broke their dick.
One of
So they
my
sued the town, and then the town said, "Okay, no more giraffe fishing."
giraffe fishing.
And this is, can you imagine if it's like his third offense?
Cow tipping is fun.
Cow tipping is fun.
Giraffe fishing
But
is
you
fun.
know, one of my favorite sayings is "Hi as giraffe pussy." FYI, how about that for a sidebar?
How high do you have to be to care?
Exactly. All right, carry on.
Okay.
Fishing off the back of a giraffe.
In Idaho.
that?
In
In
Idaho.
other places, it's fine.
Okay.
See, the real story is what started that law.
Exactly. Yeah,
Who
right.
was the idiot that did that?
In Tennessee,
Well, there you go.
it's against,
There you go.
it's against
That's
the
as
law to
bad as
drive while
Alabama.
sleeping.
What?
In Tennessee, it's against the law to
don't
drive while sleeping.
Yes, I would think so.
Now, I've driven around Tennessee, and I don't think that's being enforced. But that is an actual law.
Oh my goodness.
I know someone I was with who got stopped for speeding in Tennessee,
I have
but she wasn't
too.
sleeping.
Everything's so
And I was awake.
No, I could see why that would have to be a law, though. Because I bet you that it happened with somebody falling asleep and crashing and getting
And trying
killing
to
people.
sue.
No, and killing people, and somebody suing them, and they were like, "Yeah, but it's not against the law to sleep
It
while
is
driving." So your lawsuit is thrown out. And so they're like, "Okay, motherfucker."
That's one of those. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Here,
Yeah.
get behind the wheel,
That
fall
is
asleep
just
again.
so stupid.
I agree. I
All right, we
agree.
agree on the stupidity of
Okay.
Common
driving while
sense
sleeping.
or lack
It reminds me, like, you know,
Tennessee.
like the whole Tracy Morgan lawsuit. Remember, like, when he got hit by, like, the
Yeah.
Walmart
Yeah,
car
because the guy
or
fell
truck
asleep,
or whatever,
yeah.
because the guy fell asleep.
Yeah.
So,
So it's an insurance thing. I'm sure the insurance company.
Speaking
brought
of
that
New
to
York.
court.
oh yeah,
It's
the
against
rotten apple.
it's against the law for a blind person to drive an automobile.
Thank God.
You have to tell them.
This is on the books.
Who's enforcing this? Because
Yeah.
we need to get on this as soon as possible.
Absolutely.
She has a lot of road rage. This one right here.
Oh yeah.
That,
I mean-
and it should be against the law for dogs
To
a
drive?
car. Yes, it should be against
You
the
know
law for
dogs that
dogs to drive a
drive?
car. Yes, the same as a blind person. It should be dogs should not drive cars too.
She's
Children
bringing new
should not
legislation.
What if the dog takes a selfie? Is that it's
Yeah,
intellectual
and a
property?
monkey.
While
Yeah,
driving.
yeah.
While
Should we try to get any kind of protest together?
Yes.
On your
think
behalf
so.
for this
yeah,
law?
No dogs allowed driving.
That's actually a very anti-canine type of.
Hey, I put
Guido
my
will be
foot
after
down.
you.
I am anti-canine, pro-cat. Cats can drive.
in West Virginia,
Fetuses.
only babies can ride in a baby carriage.
Oh, well, that's not fair. What if you're a midget?
Or what if you like role play? How about that?
Right, you could get arrested.
Yeah.
Head
if I'm in a
north.
diaper, am I?
Head north, young man.
Cross the border.
In Rochester, Michigan, the law is that anyone bathing in public must have their bathing suit inspected by a police officer.
Ooh, is he hot?
At a swimming pool?
But bathing in public.
Yeah, but what are the requirements that the police officer knows to enforce?
Is it going to be very Trump and grab my pussy?
Yeah.
That's what I need to know.
Are you a pro or con?
That's another good question. Because in some circles, you know.
In Florida, it is against the law to put livestock on a school bus.
Again.
Somebody brought a chicken to
Do you remember
Or
the
a
story
pig.
a couple episodes ago with the guy with the Yorkies?
The Yorkies?
Same clans. They're from the same tribe. They're friends. They must be related. They must be related.
In Virginia, chickens cannot lay eggs before 8 a.m. and must be done before 4 p.m.
Or what? They'll get arrested?
I
I guess
know.
they're unionizing.
Are they getting slaughtered? What? Who's out there with the ticket for the
And
chicken?
who's in charge of chicken
I'm
And
watching
who
you.
gets the ticket? The chicken
The
or
chicken
the owner?
ticket. The chicken ticket.
All right, since I've got a bunch more, but
Or the
since
rooster,
it's-
because he was in charge
Since
of
it's
all the
Valentine's
chickens.
Day, we're going sex again. Texas, you may own up to 6 dildos, but no more.
Oh my God! I'm
You are
going to jail
send her to prison for life.
for life because I got a lot.
That's a misdemeanor, resulting in a fine of up to $4,000 and jail term of up to 1
Is
year.
that a way to keep
I'm
stores
offended.
out? Because they don't want stores selling dildos, so that's a way to keep stores from selling dildos? That
See,
they
she's
can
an
only-
activist.
And again, who
Are you a
enforces
dildo
You
it?
know
activist?
what? Texas
I could
has
be.
very they're very
Sex
difficult.
laws?
Yeah, you can't even do like
Yeah. I bet you that's the way to keep
Wow.
sex stores
In
out. so
London.
they can't sell it.
It's against the law to have sex on a parked motorcycle.
Why?
I can
You're
see
not going
that.
to
You're
kill
A
her?
moving motorcycle? No problem.
Oh, a moving...
No, a parked motorcycle, that's against the law. They didn't say anything about a motorcycle.
So
being
moving
moving.
moving
You
motorcycle
know what?
is
Because
fine.
it was probably publicly. Somebody was doing
Yeah.
it publicly.
But then that should be the public law. You can't have sex publicly.
Do it in your garage or your flat.
In Hungary,
Oh, see, we're in Europe now.
you can't have. Well, okay, I'm working one. You can't have sex with the lights on, according to this.
Really? Well, who wants to see all that anyways?
I do. I love that.
I'm very visual, and I'm very hungry. Okay, let's start wrapping this up. Contact information for Tim Moss.
Tim Moss.
With and without the boa.
Yes, TYMMOSS on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram.
Wherever the
all
hell
of
you
that.
wanna go.
Yes.
Lola Bastinado everywhere.
Tiara NY, Gmail, Google,
That was very sexy.
Facebook.
$1 a minute. Call as often as you like.
$1 a minute.
Find me.
Now break your penis.
Write me at andyftroy@aol.com, on Facebook, at andytroystastingnyc.com, or The Andy Troy Show. Or look on my Twitter channel. I need subscribers. Are you subscribed? I don't think you are.
I think
you should be.
I
think
like
I am.
The Andy Choi Show on Twitter.
The Andy
Subscribe to me. That's not Twitter, that's YouTube. I lied. YouTube. Okay.
YouTube,
We'll be
yes.
back next time with more ridiculous stuff, but for now we are gone.